Welcome back to my channel. In case you are new here, my name is Edidium Udeme Ekripo. My name actually means blessing in English. In case you have been wondering what's the meaning of my name, and usually I like telling people the explanation or the meaning of my name, the interpretation of my name in English language. Okay, so my name means blessing. Thank you for joining me again. Today, from my last video, one of my people, I like using the word people, I actually prefer to saying guys, but well, maybe to make you feel maybe more used to things you regularly hear. One of you guys, I don't really like that. One of my people said that she's glad to hear that nightlife is okay. Let me get it correctly so that I won't. Good to hear that it is safe for women to travel at night. Never knew. Wow. I want to talk about that today. Nightlife in Saudi Arabia. You see, I actually felt that way when I came to Saudi Arabia. There was this culture difference that I have actually experienced, and it's been when you are having a shift, it's been a shift, but then it's been a pleasant one because I'm one person that really loves differences in people, differences in things. I welcome it. So nightlife is in Saudi Arabia it's normal, it's usual. Yes, it's a usual thing. It's not strange. People normally during the daytime, for people on morning duties or afternoon duties, they are in their offices. People don't commonly walk around here in the, you see people sauntering. When I came here, you see people moving around in the afternoon under the hot sun. No, it doesn't commonly happen here except the manual workers. And most times they are working early in the morning, tending to the flowers, watering the flowers, picking, cleaning up the gardens, the parks. So that's when you see people out, mostly during the morning times. Like the person that cleans our estates, you see him come out in the afternoon, in the morning mostly. But you still see people in the afternoon. Not how would I put it? Not normal, not regular people just wandering around like that in the afternoon. No, that's not it. Most of the times I see them maybe under the trees, under the shades, under the plants, taking shades. Those are mostly the manual workers taking care of the plants and stuff. But for normal young people, you don't see them sauntering under the sun. I'll come to that later. So mostly in the morning, that is what happens. Night is what I'm really trying to address is the question or the comment. I'm not upset. I just want to throw more light on it. The comment that nightlife, nightlife is normal here. It's usual. For example, there was once we went to Abha with the Filipino nurses, that young people. Do you know that we were planning to come back? I heard them planning that the return back time. This is a place that is about 2 hours thereabout journey from Muhail here where we stay. But they were planning, we went to the mall, they were playing, shopping, doing everything they wanted to do. And the plan, everybody just dispersed to, enter. The bus took us there. The hospital bus, the clinic bus, that's a bus, my husband's workplace, the clinic bus took us there. So everybody was free, go play in the mall, do anything you like, shop, just enjoy yourself. We are planning to return, gather back in the bus by 11 p.m. Can you imagine that? Planning to gather back at 11 p.m. to start coming back to Muhail here. I was initially surprised, but with time I got used to it. And I mean, there are flights at midnight, flights like 3 a.m., So if a flight is by 3 a.m., that should tell you that probably people coming from other places, you drive through the night. okay, if we are like now that 11 p.m. will be arriving here, say 1 o'clock, arriving Mohayi, say 1 o'clock. So that is it. Nightlife is usual here, it's normal. Initially, when I would get on the streets, I used to wonder, where are all these houses? Where are the people that stay here? Where are the citizens of this place? See houses everywhere, story buildings, you know, apartment houses and all that. Where are the people inside? I don't see them on the streets. Where we are? But now I'm now used to it. That was wandering or sauntering around, you know, in the afternoon, because it's not really, it's not healthy. Really. So that is it. So like that night I went out on foundation day when my husband left, you know, on foundation day, and I were enjoying ourselves, playing, going to different places, shopping. I got many things, and I think I should let you guys, you know, look at this. Don't even go far. This my necktie, you see. I got it, you know, this my neck. I got the scarf. I got it. This is my neck scarf. I got it there. I liked it. I bought different colors. So for this one, I can't start showing you people all the things I bought. But I forgot to tell you that when Oga decided to go without me, and I told him, okay, to compensate me, you know, to soothe me, give me some cash so that I can hold ground for you, you know, to use it and just pamper myself while waiting for you to come back. So gave me some cash. You know, I don't work here. I'm a stay-home mom, don't forget. So that was what I used. Now got this head, this thing on my neck now, this neck scarf. I got hair, I got things. I got this belt. I got this gown I am wearing. I hope it's fine, okay? Let me just show you. See, that's it. Let me, so that you can see me well. Use the scarf. I got this belt. I got this gown. You see, that's what I got. Let me step back so that I can see me well. See. So, and you're wondering, how are you going to be wearing this in Saudi? Never mind. I got other things. So, I got this. I have a picture of it and this. So, see, let me show you. So, if I'm going out of the house, I just throw this over myself and I'm good. Nobody will complain. So, in case you're wondering, hey, madam, hey, I put lipstick on my dress. Oh my God. In case you're wondering, madam, how would you do it? How are you going to be in Saudi Arabia wearing that kind of, you know, kind of fitted dress? So this is my plan. If I'm going to somewhere like, I'll be traveling soon, I put in an, okay, where is it? So that's how it's going to go. Okay, so that reminds me, see these sunshades? Got it too. Very important here. Very important. These shades. Okay. See the shades. I bought other colors. Not only this one. So that is it. I hope I look fine in it. Oh, and I hope you were not looking at my mommy tummy when I was in that fitted, showing off that this is my fitted dress. Don't worry, that one is normal. I think it's here to stay for some time, or sure it has been here, it has even reduced. So that is it. That brings me to UV ray index in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, and not only in Saudi Arabia, I think everywhere, the sun, you have to be very careful. One of the reasons why people don't waka about during the daytime under the hot sun is because of the high UV ray index. WHO actually says that from 3 UV ray index of 3 and above, that you should actually use protective clothing, shades, sun cap, caps, hats, what do they call it? Those things that sunscreen hats. That's what they call it, sunscreen hats for yourself. So, and here, like today, about an hour ago, the UV ray index was, I think, about 8. Can you imagine that? Went from 3 up. You're not supposed to just go under the sun like that, especially for people that are fair skin. So I think here, there are days that is 10. Here, there are days that this UV ray index is 10, 11. In short, the reading was telling us, the forecast was telling us that I think on Saturday, it's going to be 11 or so. So imagine today, yesterday, either yesterday or day before yesterday, the UV ray index was 10. So today it's even okay, it's 8. So those are the things that make people, one of the things that makes people not walk around aimlessly under the sun in Saudi Arabia, especially the southern part that we have a lot of sun around. Even in Riyadh, at times it's really hot. It's not very hot right now, but generally the UV ray index could get very high. So it's advisable. That's even one of the reasons if people are wearing black. It's culture plus sense. Culture plus sense, mix it together to have some shading, some screening from the sun. They are fair. I wanted to compare them. I said they are fairer than me, as if I'm even fair. So they are fair skinned. So that is one of the things. It's very, and even in Nigeria, it's good, or wherever you are, that you usually have sunlight. It's good to check the UV rays index, and you know how to protect yourself so that you don't hurt yourself, you don't harm yourself too much. I know you'll be wondering ahead, so what of those people that work in the farm? Well, we will come to that another time. We'll come to that another time. So, but I'm just telling you what is obtainable, what's the correct thing to do for yourself and all that. So that is it. I bought many things. Nightlife is usual, normal in Saudi Arabia. So don't think, night. No. The night is not dreaded here. Night is normal. The malls will be closing around 12, and that 12 is really so that the people can also go home and rest. It's not really because they're afraid of the night, but just that they have to take a break from working. That reminds me, do you know that initially when I came here, in the night when I go to use the convenience I would be hearing sounds, baby talking, playing, laughter. I'm wondering what's happening. Why is it that every time in the night I'll be hearing noises, talks, laughter? So one of those days I entered into my daughter's room. I said, let me check through the window what actually happens, because her room, the position of her room is where I was hearing those noises from outside. So my dear, I went to the window. Behold, children, 2 a.m. Children were playing in the night. That is, and there was no adult at sight. I was just staring like this. I'm telling you, honestly, I am very serious. I was just staring at these children for like 30 minutes, if not more. I was there, a group of children. I don't even think anyone was more than 10 years of age. There was even one that was like 2 years. The rest ran into the compound and left the child there, and the baby was there for a long time. I was just watching. The mother not there, father not there, no adult caregiver was there. I was shocked. From that day, I stopped wondering, because for many nights I used to wonder, what's on in the night, in the night. Then sometimes even the ladies, they will be out around that 12 a.m., especially when the weather is very hot and it's just in the night only. So from like 12 a.m. you see groups of women with their children. You see, different women with their children. They most times are in groups. When it's the women, they'll just, or 2 or 3 people, they are just strolling there in the night. They are with the children. So it's actually their voices I used to hear and their children's voice. So they'll be out there taking their walk in the night between 12. Even, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? I'm very serious. Children were there riding, playing with their bicycle, 2 a.m., 1 a.m. This Nigerian election thing too has also helped me to stay. I was watching the polls, the INEC results and stuff. So that is what happens in Saudi Arabia. So my dear friends, don't be afraid. Don't think, hey, if somebody tells you night, I'm out in the night. It's a normal thing in Saudi. Children or women, in short, in the night, if you see cars parked in front of compounds and women dressed come out, but they wear their black abaya, they are coming out to go for a party, go for a function, a wedding, or anything in the night. Night is when things happen here. So that Arabian night cartoon stories you used to hear, it's real. Arabian night is real. Yes, Arabian night is real. Night life is usual. So thank you. I'm glad you stopped by. So see you again. Bye.